Hurricanes. Hurricanes are first formed in a warm, moisture atmosphere. Hurricanes are often referred to as cyclones. Hurricanes are a tropical cyclone that is a rotating, organized system of clouds and thunderstorms that originate over tropical waters. In the northern hemisphere, hurricanes or cyclones rotate in a counterclockwise motion. A rotating, organized system of clouds and thunderstorms is referred to as a tropical depression. Tropical depressions characterized as having 38 miles per hour winds or 36 knots or less. A tropical depression can be upgraded to a tropical storm, which is characterized or defined as 39 to 73 miles per hour winds or 34 to 63 knots. A tropical storm can be upgraded to a hurricane. Hurricanes are defined as having 74 mile per hour winds or higher, 64 knots or higher. Major hurricanes have 111 mile per hour winds or 96 knots or higher, corresponding to a category 3, 4, or 5 on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. Florida is hit by at least 40% of the hurricanes that occur in the U.S. In the Atlantic Basin, the Atlantic hurricane season starts June 1st, ends November 30th. In the Eastern Pacific Basin, hurricane season begins May 15th, ends November 30th. In the Northwestern Pacific, hurricanes are referred to as typhoons. Further down in the Indian Ocean area, hurricanes are referred to as cyclones. And again, over in the Atlantic Basin, cyclones are referred to as hurricanes. The International Committee meets to assign names in a 6-year cycle. From 2014 currently all the way to 2019, there are assigned names. 2014 begin with author, letter A, male name ends with Wilfred, which is a W. In 2015 we have an A name, Anna, but it's a female, so gender alternates as well, ending with W over here for Wanda. Letters Q, U, X, Y, and Z are currently not used in the Atlantic Basin for names. Some historical storm tide events from hurricanes. 1989 Hugo had a 20-foot storm tide surge in South Carolina. 2005 Katrina, 27 feet storm tide, Mississippi. In 2008, Hurricane Ike, 20 feet storm tide in Texas. Some forecast models that are used is the HWRF, which is the Hurricane Weather Research and Forecast Model, and we also have the GFS, which is the National Weather Service Global Forecast System, both of which are used to track hurricane intensity and the location in which the storms are moving. Hurricane hazards: storm surge, storm tide. Storm surge is caused by strong winds. The tides are astronomical tides caused by the influence of the Earth and Moon. For an example, you have a storm surge from a hurricane that could be 15 feet. The tide could be 2 feet. Combined together, you could have a total of 17 feet of storm surge tide. You also have to watch out for tornadoes, strong winds, rip currents, and excessive rainfall. Watches and warnings. If the risk increases for a hurricane to impact the area, occurrence, location, the timing, and the planning, a hurricane watch must be employed at that time. However, if a hurricane is showing signs of strong intensity and it is imminent to strike the area and threaten life and property, that watch turns into a warning. Family emergency plan. Some steps to take. First thing, gather information, create a family emergency plan, and implement your plan. Plans to implement could possibly be an emergency supply kit, which could contain some of these supplies: a 3-day water supply, a 3-day food supply, blanket sleeping bag, flashlight, batteries, radio, preferably cash and credit card in case if there's a power outage, and prescription meds. This presentation was done by Daryl Walker on July 22nd, 2014 for the American Meteorological Society Project Atmosphere Training from July 13th through the 25th, 2014 at the National Weather Service, Kansas City, Missouri. Thank you.